Alright, before I do anything, I might as well visit the people of Redmont one last time. Well, first, let's see if we can get an upgrade. Supposedly, there's a way of working on Revol without damaging it or diluting its energy. Perfect quality smithing. Yeah, he can make an armor of Revol just like that one lady could make an armor of MLS. But it requires a special tool. Who only knew the secret? I'm confident I could pull it off and make you a shield of your dreams. Only the shield? Thing is, there are two big obstacles standing in my way. First of all, I need more Revol ore than the miners bring back in a month, and that's a month when the quarry's open. Plus, like I said, when you pound Revol, you damage it. It's a soft mineral by nature, so there ain't no way around it. I learned the craft from my grandfather, though. They learned from the masters on Genos Island. And from all the stories he used to tell, I bet the miracle workers over there knew how to do it. More Revol. Need a right hammer. Well, might as well focus on what you can make for now. 700 each. That's gonna be pretty expensive. Okay, now my sword is maxed. Why not? I can always farm more from those heavily armored enemies from the Valstein Castle anyways. A lot of my new Revol actually came from them. It cost me a good amount of gold too. Now I won't be able to afford that second spirit necklace for a while, but hopefully if I can beat the next boss and then farm a little bit more money, I'll be able to just cheese my way through the second to last boss. The men have all band together to defend the town. And we're charged with equipping them for the task, of course. The demand has been outweighing supply. For the last 2 days, Adonis has been spending all his time digging through his old metal smithing literature. Can't imagine what he's looking for. Not much I can really buy here. I don't want to blow everything on Catal elixirs, though. I want to make sure I have all the spirit necklaces I need and stuff. And I want to make it, and to do that, yeah, I'm gonna have to make sure I get to the beat everything except Galbalon, then have one spirit necklace in reserve, spend everything else on Catal elixir, perhaps farm a few more just to be safe. Yeah. The way they increase the prices here really makes it a lot more balanced than Catastrophe, where you could just farm way too many defense and attack seeds. Seriously, this is the way to do it. Considering that this was made before Catastrophe mode, I'm surprised they didn't just increase the price each time on Catastrophe. Yeah. I decided to stick around and help defend this place, since I'm quite enjoying the local brew and all. The townsfolk set up a whole command structure. The team I'm fighting with is being led by a guy named Bearheart. I swear, that name sounds so familiar to me. I just can't figure out where I've heard it before. Wasn't he supposed to be legendary? Whatever. They'll come to me, I'm sure. I better get ready for battle. I'm gonna try regaining some of my dignity out there. It's been a while since I've had any. For regaining some of my dignity. Haven't had any for a long time and I kinda miss it, you know. They spent most of their time being a drunk asshole. I just came to defend the town. My friend's behest, but I swear she was actually trying to kill me. The townsfolk thought I was a monster, like all the other soldiers. They had me totally surrounded. If that guy hadn't stopped them when he did, I've been in for a world of hurt. I guess it's because of the uniform, huh? Chester got beat up all black and blue and bumpy. And he's stronger than any of us, so how exactly are we supposed to fight something that wiped the floor of him? Well, to be fair, he was weakened from his battle with Adol. That's probably why he couldn't beat Dularn, otherwise he might have stood a chance. Now I'm saying I won't fight. I'd rather fight than be eaten. I mean, I prefer to do the eating myself. But I don't plan on eating monsters, unless it turns out they're really delicious or something. Just don't eat the ones that were originated from humans. Like the ones that were transformed from Valstein Castle. Then that'd be cannibalism! I can't believe Bob's actually alive. It's like a miracle. All the survivors from the castle arrived just a short while ago. Imagine my surprise to see McGuire and his family among them. I figured people would be at his throat, but, well, look at him. He's being himself worse than we ever could. At any rate, it's good to see Bob again after all this time. But for now, I need to concentrate on the town's defenses. We're a family staying at the inn if you were curious. Didn't realize he had kids, actually. This is the first I've ever seen them. Be it demon or fallen angel or joker or anything else, this talk of ancient evil is really pretty disturbing. Hard to believe all of this was happening behind McGuire's back. It doesn't matter though. Redmont is our home and we'll fight for it no matter what the odds may be. We'll never just lie down and let our livelihoods be destroyed. That's not even an option. I'll do what I have to make sure this land I love remains a bastion of peace and prosperity forevermore. We all will. This is our time here, and Redmontians never say die. Hard to believe Galbalon is actually real. I heard about it from my grandmother when I was a kid, but I always figured it was just a fairy tale. Jealous Island too. I truly believe it was wiped out by disease. Never once suspected any different. Gerhardt is a remarkable man. Much more skilled than your run-of-the-mill mercenary, that's for sure. With his help, there's no way even a whole army of monsters could take us down. Really, he could probably beat Galbalon by himself. Adol should be the one leading the town's defense. Question is, what do we do about Galbalon? How do we stop an ancient evil of almost limitless power? I'm sure Genos would approve of him, right? Well, maybe not. Genos might be pissed about Gerhardt's role in the genocide, but then again, Gerhardt did save the Stoddart kids, so maybe Genos would forgive him. That sword. Chester gave it to you, did he? Good, good. You look ready for the trials ahead. May fortune smile upon you in the battlefield, Adol Christin. Look ready for trials ahead. Thanks, mercenary man. That means a lot. I always figured Count McGuire would be a really scary person. I thought he'd have a mean old face with lots of scars and burns or something, but he looks totally normal. He's done so many cruel things to us. I just never expected him to look human, you know? When I look into his eyes, I almost feel sorry for him. Let's see now. What I got in the way of comfort food recipes? You have a moment, you should go look in on Chester. I don't care what he did, he's still part of our community. Part of the Redmont family, if you will. If you're looking for the Countess, you're in one of the rooms on the second floor. The Count mustn't be allowed to get away with the things he's done. The Countess, on the other hand, has always been pleasant and courteous. I don't blame her in the slightest. Though she does blame herself, since she believes her desire for that clock tower pushed McGuire over the edge. She's taken half the burden upon herself, however. A noble gesture, certainly, but it is sad to see. Never seen fire so depressed before. I suppose it's because monsters have invaded our home. That's enough to get anyone down. But there is one bright side to all of this. It forces my father, sister, and I to stay together as a family. In a way, I'm kind of glad the monsters have taken over the castle. It forces my to spend more time as a family, huh? I'm going back to the castle. Don't do that! I simply will not sleep in these filthy accommodations. I actually saw 3 mice over there just a short while ago. 3 of them! In that case, ask someone to kill them or something. I cannot put up with such vermin, and why should I have to? It's just not fair. Why me? Sniffle. What are you looking at? I'm not crying. Get away from me. Ah, you tsundere. Anyways, yeah, I'm pretty sure those mice are nowhere near as deadly as those things in the castle. Seriously. Unless you're level 40-something, don't go back in the castle. I've made arrangements to stay here at the inn for a while. My lord, my lady, and the young masters will stay here as well. Perhaps now they can finally catch their breath. When I was in the castle, I simply never knew it. But the people of Redmont are truly kind and generous sort. I feel blessed to live in this country. Yeah, I'm surprised they went along with allowing McGuire to stay so easily. Yeah, these guys are pretty nice. Master Adol, you have our deepest gratitude for what you've done. For your actions, my husband has been given an opportunity to atone for his sins, and I assure you he will. As will I. I swear, we will never forget our debt to you. Oh, this is simply dreadful. We've lost everything. The soldiers, the castle. There's nothing left. Nothing at all. Arrgh. He seems pretty depressed, though. He has a lot of blood in his hands. And he's lost pretty much everything that he's built up over the years. I guess Ida must be in the church. Probably no one's in their regular homes anymore. What about the Pickards? Don't tell me you're just gonna leave them out here. Aw, poor Pickards. Hopefully none of the monsters will get through the front gate. I'm pretty sure they eat your delicious and succulent flesh. Those are here. Let's go in and see if there's anything new after talking to all those other people. Yeah. Same. I'm sure there's no one in here either. Yup. No one has been kidnapped. Hey, wait. What are the character pages? Did not update it. What a shame. Oh, I thought one of the kids might try to climb up here for fun or something, but I guess not. Too bad I can't use wind magic, or I could get to the other side here. Hey, it's Mr. Adol. You know what? There are lots and lots of monsters out there, but I'm not scared of them. Not one bit. Wanna know why? It's because I got you and my daddy and all the other strong men in town looking out for me. The monsters don't stand a chance. I don't know, this is nightmare mode. They just might eat me alive. There's no service today, so why is everybody in the church? Is someone getting married? Can't imagine why else there'd be so many people here. It's actually kind of exciting. I love crowds. We're here because it's safer, I guess. It's as far away from the entrance as possible. I was gonna use my pickaxe to help defend the town, but Dewey stopped me. He said it disturbed him. Yeah, I don't care what he thinks. The monsters get anywhere near his church, I have no intention of holding back. Do you really believe you can beat them with a pickaxe? Even if I'm destined to die here, I'm sure as hell not going down without a fight. In one-way heroics, the pickaxe is a pretty useless weapon. It has good power for destroying walls, but useless accuracy. Maybe if you somehow stack enough accuracy modifiers on it, you could use it to smack some monsters down, but I wouldn't count on it. It's like some beautiful dream. I never once imagined that Bob would come back to me alive. If it is a dream, I hope I never wake up. He told me you're the one who broke him out of the dungeon. Thank you, Adol Christin. Thank you so very, very much. In these troubled times, when all the news is bad, a happy event like this isn't just rare, it's a miracle. Even the monsters come after him by name, I will not let go of my precious grandchild again. He's all I have left. Oh, Adol, thank you so much for rescuing me from that dungeon. Unfortunately, I got separated from Elna during our escape. If I'd just been paying a little more attention, she'd be standing here with us right now. I'm so sorry. She always runs off. Elna's gonna be okay, right? I mean, Elna is going to be okay. No question about it. I have every confidence in your abilities, Adol. The damsel in distress. What's a galbalon? All the grown-ups keep talking about it, and if it's a food, it sounds pretty gross. Maybe it's some kind of monster. Has the right sort of name for that. All googly and evil sounding. If it is a monster, you're gonna beat it, right, mister? Father Pierre seems so much stronger now than before. He's really grown into his position. I'm still nervous, of course, but I know Mr. Gardner and the miners will do their best to keep us all safe. As long as we trust in them to fight for us out there, and Father Pierre to fight for us in here, I'm sure we'll be okay. It almost feels like we've been herded here, rounded up, like animals marked for slaughter. If push comes to shove, though, I will fight back. I'm fully prepared to take up arms and battle for home and family. Do you know how to fight? I'm no warrior, but it's the only real choice I have. The alternative is to lie down and accept my fate, and I will not. I keep thinking of all the times I meant to ask Chester for sword training. How strange and ironic that would have been. Well, we could have also asked Bearheart or asked Gardner for spear training. And I believe that is everyone in town. Wait, Pierre. Did I talk to Pierre yet? I haven't seen Sister Nell since this morning, though her absence is quite understandable. I can only imagine her shock at the bishop's actions. She's always had so much respect for him. I must persevere. Even if she is not here in body, I'll keep her spirit alive amongst the townsfolk until she returns. I'll stay here to help everyone cope with these inauspicious events, and if need be, I'll take up arms alongside them. As pastor, my primary role is to teach the word of the Lord, but when evil arises, I can't simply turn a blind eye. May the good Lord be with you, Adol. And remember, you're dealing with the wicked here. You can't expect a fair fight, so please be very careful. Yeah, that seems to be pretty much it. Talk to everyone. Alright, there are new enemies in the normal outside area. One of them is undead, so that means you can't kill him yet. Anyways, for now, I better head to the docks. It's pretty close to this castle. Yo, you're late! He has his bandages in both his sprite and his portrait. Oh, don't give me that look. I'm not hurt that bad, and this is no time to be lying around in bed. Elena's been snatched away, right? I heard about it back in town. Adol filled Dogi in on all the details. Yep, that's pretty much what I figured. And I guess you were planning on going to the island all by your lonesome, right? Man, you need to learn to speak up sometimes. Just who do you think you're dealing with here? First off, the waters are choppy today. Unless you're used to it like I am, you'd never even make it to the island. So, I'm going with you, and that's that. Best make sure you've got everything you need before we set off, though. I get a feeling that what we're about to face won't go down easy with the usual weapons and armor. Ready to ship off to Genos Island? I'm pretty sure I can still use my wings at Genos, right? Alright, let's go save Elena. Wait a minute. Why is it? I guess it's because I equipped that sword. Adol is not in his battle armor sprite. It only works if you have the full set. I guess that's how it is. Genos Island. So this is where Chester and Elena were born, huh? It's quiet. Too quiet. And I don't like it one bit. Let's just get going before something horrible Ah! For crying out loud, Adol. I'm sorry. I won't be able to help you save Elena. Don't worry about me. You go save her, and I'll... Down I go. Dogi fell unconscious from his wounds. Damn it. Who's gonna act as my human spirit necklace? Come on. Yep. There's gonna be a boss up ahead. Unfortunately, there is a save point. Question is, can I still teleport freely? I should be able to, since I have to deliver that hammer when I get the chance anyways. Yeah. Unholy Memory, Genos Island. Here goes. I knew you'd come. At the castle, it was made perfectly clear you had no hope of defeating us. And yet here you are. Be it gallant or foolish, you risk it all to save Elena. But I cannot let you pass. Dularn. My life or yours. The battle ends for one of us now. No. No. I'm not doing well, am I? Ah! No. Ah! I can't do it. I may have to just use earth magic for this. Ah. Yeah, earth magic it is. $347! Okay. I am very bad at dodging these swords, so unfortunately I'm going to have to use Earth Guard for most of the fight, which means I won't be able to take advantage of fire magic as much. Especially in the later parts of the fight where she summons her clones. Ah. No. Get her! At least I got a fireball off that time. Ah! That was close. Ah! Those fireballs can be tricky to aim too, since the moment they hit her, she'll shift slightly to the side so that your next fireball will be less likely to hit. That time I managed to get 2 fireballs on her. Ah! Only got 1 hit that time. Ah. Oh, jump! The ones that run along the bottom are fast, but also the easiest to dodge, since you simply need to jump over them. Those homing ones, they can go suck a dick. Ah! Oh, I actually got 5 hits that time. I think 4 or 5. Sometimes the edge of those projectiles will clip me and deal massive damage. Those deal even more than her swords. Ah, nice! Nice fireball combo there. Sadly, this is where she gets serious with her drones. Ah! I forgot which one it was the real one. Yeah. Oh no. With the lasers, all you can really do is try to move in a circle around her and hope that the lasers don't hit you. Hope you can Earth Guard most of her stuff. And yeah, I got clipped by her wave back there. Duh. Oh, I've made good use of that boost, somewhat. Now keep dodging them lasers and swords. Ah! I got clipped by a sword because I was too slow with the Earth Guard. And I still managed to win anyways, even if I was slightly overleveled. No need to use my spirit necklace just yet. Adol, you've gotten really strong. Once, he saved my life. He saved my soul. His words, the sight of him, was all I ever had to live for. But then he went to the Ilbern ruins and came back, changed. Wait a minute, I thought Galbalon was at the bottom of Genos Island, not Ilbern ruins. At Ilbern ruins, it's just a bunch of lava and stuff. How the hell did Garland go insane from going in Ilbern ruins? You think he'd have to go into Genos for that one? Even so, I still had faith in him. And then he and I became of one body. That sounds kinky. I guess what she really means is that she also received Galbalon's power, which is why she seems to be bleeding blue. She has become some kind of mutant or something. 12 years ago, we attacked the people of this island. Maybe this is punishment for my sins, for my blind devotion. Thank you, Adol, for saving my soul. Please, help her. Save Elena. God, that was pretty intense, though. It's not quite as bad as Chester, but still pretty tough. No way I could win under time attack conditions, that's for sure. The sorcerer returns for a final battle on Genos Island. In the end, her true identity was that of Sister Nell, repenting on her deathbed for the many atrocities she committed in Nicholas Garland's name. With that, there's only Garland and what's-his-face Galbalon left. As long as I have enough money, I should be able to get a second spirit necklace and hopefully make the Garland fight a little easier. Thanks for tuning in. If you enjoyed Dularn using her Shadow Clone Jutsu, please leave a like and subscribe.